Gonzalez, a crooked contractor who preys on vulnerable people in Bakersfield for years, is back in court today fighting charges that he ripped off yet another client.
Eyewitness News has interviewed several of Barry Hanner's victims in the past and helped to expose his wrongdoing. Reporter Kyle Harvey is here now with the latest on the current case. Kyle.
Well, Dave Rochelle, prosecutors are pursuing 2 felonies and a misdemeanor right now. The felonies are enhanced by his many priors, and for his previous victims, the narrative painted by the prosecution will sound very familiar.
The current case began with an investigation by the contractor's state license board. Their findings were forwarded to the DA, who filed 3 charges, arguing that Hanner defrauded victims, unlawfully took money or personal property, and engaged in contracting work without a license, something the state board has cited him for 7 times. The jury's still out on the current case, but for 27 years he has a track record of making promises,
how we could set up everything for handicap,
and leaving a trail of victims.
I should have had an inkling, I suppose, looking back.
He was never to use my name or my company on any of his contracts.
3 times, the prosecution says, Hanner has committed a felony within 5 years of leaving prison. In 2012, Eyewitness News told the story of Yvonne Jackson, who hired Hanner to make her home more wheelchair accessible. He took her money and then left. But there was another victim in her case too, a real contractor that Hanner pretended to be, selling himself with the other guy's license number.
And come to find out, he has on several people.
With the help of Eyewitness News, he was caught, took a plea deal, and sentenced to 3 years in jail. But just over 6 months later, he was out early and preying on a new victim, Susan Goodman, running off with her money too.
$12,800.
We're more calling for price quotes.
We sounded the alarm again, and having violated probation, officials sent him back to jail. But again, he didn't stay there long. Prosecutors say he went back to scamming less than a year later, pulling off nearly the exact same stunt. He was arrested late last year and is standing trial this week.
If he's convicted, the latest couple would be the 6th family he's victimized. That's not counting anyone who has a real license that he used without permission. Twice today, we attempted to contact Hanner's defense attorney, Art Ravella. So far, he's not responded. Live in studio, Kyle Harvey, Eyewitness News.